Sunday, 5:10. I must be daft. Fotheringham Hill, let's go. I'll go back to bed. Fotheringham Hill, Angus, just outside Forfar, just kind of before Wig Street, between Forfar and Wig Street. Angus, Scotland, and the wind's picking up, my heat's cold, the sun's coming up, and I must be a dafty. What am I doing up on a Sunday at this time of day? Oh, right, let's go. New equipment, should be good. Let's make a start and getting set up. Right guys, as you can see, my camera's set at ISO 100 as usual. Nice crisp ISO number, and then my F rating is 18 and my shutter speed's 1/10 of a second, and that's just because of the light. That's the only reason I've got my aperture rating away up at that. Usually I like to keep it through the day down to about F8 to F11. That's ISO 100, that's what I kind of prefer. But this kind of light, looking for a sunrise, you've got to adjust them and find the best one that suits what you're looking for and what your eye's expecting to get on the camera. It doesn't switch off. So that's the setting I'm going to just now. If I turn it down, maybe change the shutter speed. That's maybe a wee bit too dull. I'll take a couple of that, and then I'll take a couple at the 1/10 of a second, and I can always compare them later on. Right, so on the east side of the tower, there's 7 gravestones. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 gravestones. One of them says 1925 Elizabeth Patrick Carnegie. They're all kind of Carnegies, so it's obviously a family tomb, and there is a family monument, and there is a big house on the way up here. On the west side, there's a big house that comes up that you walk past. But this definitely worth a look. There's 2 ways to come up this hill. There's the side from Inverarity, or if you come the Lure way from Forfar up through Lure Road, and then if you keep following for Wig Street, just before you hit the trees there's a little crossroads. Take that to the right, and then you can walk up a different route, and it's not as long. It doesn't take as long. It only took me half an hour to walk up that way. But here's the sun coming. do do. Aye. Is this where we get the light show? Oh, it's getting bright. I just looked right at it. Time for me to rattle these photos off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at a time because it's changing that quick. Change my shutter speed. Change the shutter speed, it just changes your picture altogether and you get more dramatic colours. It takes off the glare and hopefully we get really good sunrise photos. But I need them to change. I want to be down there. Where are we? I want to be down there at the pillars shooting through to try and catch this, so I'm going to try that just now. Can't believe how cold it is. My fingertips are nipping. I think you can see in my face, my cheeks are a bit red, but it is nippy, but the sun is up to a point where it is just kissing the top of all the landscape I can see in front of me. As you can see, we've left the tower. There it is. There it is there, and it's such a stunning walk. But see, when the bluebells and everything are out and all the flowers are out all the way down here, because we're going through the change, everything's kind of dying down, but it's definitely a walk to come to. And if I turn around, we're in the shade, so it might help a wee bit. I change that up, no, too bright. If I put me dark, you can see the landscape away over in the back, and it's as far as you can see for miles. It's just stunning here. And then you've got this woodland walk. You've got a woodland walk that goes all the way up the hill, and then you've got the woodland walk that goes all the way down the hill. Loving this bad boy though. So walking down the hill and we come into this, there's like a wee S bend in the path, and there's like composition everywhere. You've got these two dikes running up each side of this little lane, and then when you look up towards there you've got that rolling line of trees with the sun just kissing along the top of them. Turn around even more and you've got the opposite of what's on that side running down this side. And you've got cows, you've got the farm down at the bottom there, and then you've got this view, and I'm kind of spoilt for choice. I don't know what to take a photo of first. So I've kind of set up my camera pointing up in between the two dikes, and I've got it sitting about just above waist height on my tripod, and it's a different like picture. I'm going to change my aperture. Still sitting at, it was still sitting at 18 there, but light's up now, so I'm going to drop it because I prefer it quite low. So I'm going to sit maybe about 8 just now, and then ISO 100. Strange, you know. I just like ISO 100, eh? And I'm going to make this picture a wee bit duller because I like maybe sometimes I like editing my photos in Lightroom afterwards. They look a bit truckle, eh? And if you keep the photos underexposed and you're shooting on raw mode, you can bring up all the colours in Lightroom, and you can really do a lot with your photos, and that's what I'm going to go for around this area. I'm going to keep it underexposed so the pictures look dark. I'm going to take a few all the way around, and I'm going to see which ones are the best. I've took a photo of this line up here before, behind me. I took a photo of that before, and I managed to catch the castle, the wee turret there, right in the middle. But some view from here. Stunning walk, 10 out of 10 definitely for scenery when you get to the top. Well worth a look, and well worth taking your camera because there's heaps of little nooks and crannies that you can take photos of. And if you're up early, mind to take some gloves and your bonnet because I am freezing. I've took my hat off just now because my head was I was sweating a bit from the head, but my fingers and my toes are cold, eh? Definitely a change coming on. Definitely. So the burnt's back on. The heat was getting a bit nippy. Time to go home, I think. Fatigue's kicking in with the early rise. Feeling a wee bit tired. Took a heap of photos. Had the drone out. That's going to be a handy addition to the GTC photography business. Love mucking about with it, and what footage you get off it. It's like just a total different aspect, a total different look, but it lets you guys kind of see the area that we're in a bit more detail. I kind of look a wee bit truckled, don't I? Ooh. Look a wee bit truckled there. Oh, choked it going down the hill, but aye. Time to go home, maybe get a coffee, sneak an hour's sleep if I'm lucky, maybe. We'll see, but mind and like and subscribe, guys, if you can, and leave a comment below the video on YouTube. Always helps, and I always get back in touch like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video, wherever that may be. Thanks again. Go on. Bog off.